My name is Cannon Vickery. Today I'm going to be doing the labs 7.1 through 7.4. I'm going to be doing them all in one video. Now to complete these, I have a slightly different configuration set up here. So it's going to be a little bit different from what's exactly in the labs, but it'll still showcase that it's working. So I've gone through here and have this network set up with one router, 3 switches, 3 PCs, and then our server here. So first thing we're going to do from our router, we're going to go to our EN, and then we're going to do copy run TFTP. Actually, let me exit JK. I want to do something else. I want to change. Thank you. Okay. I want to change the host name of my router. I want to change it to instead of just router 0. I'm just going to call it that. Now we want to do exit copy run TFTP. Yes, copy run TFTP. Address is going to the address is a static address of 192.168.1.5. Destination file will stay the same. But yeah, that's our pinging this server, and so that's all confirmed. So that all worked right. It has our bytes copied, and that's everything for 7.1. Going into the hands-on 7.2. We're gonna in our router, we want to do a in our EN, we now want to do a show CDP. And it gives us our global CDP information. We see that we're sending a CDP packets every 60 seconds. We're sending a hold time value of 180 seconds, and sending CDP v2 advertisements is enabled. So we're going to put in a new command. We're going to change that, sending a packet from every 60 seconds to every 90 seconds. So we'll do CDP timer 90. Oh, global configuration mode, my bad. I was thinking I wasn't in far enough. Oopsies. CDP timer. Global config mode. Alright. CDP. Huh. That's kind of weird. In Packet Tracer, it's not one of the... Yeah, that's not a recognizable command in Packet Tracer, strangely enough, so we can't actually change the timer. But if you're not running it in Packet Tracer, this is an example of what it would look like. It'd be CDP timer 90. But for Packet Tracer, it's not actually recognizable, the timer command, and so. But that's what it would look like. So going on to step 4. Well, I can't actually show that it changed because it didn't recognize it. Oh, shoot. It's still 60, but yeah. Now if we wanted more information after our show CDP, we can add a question mark and it'll give us more information. We could do CDP entry, interface, or neighbor. So it gives us options there. Let's go ahead and do show CDP int, and it shows us for all of our interfaces that are currently being used and actually are 00, 001, 002, and 003 are no longer being used. I could actually remove those if I wanted to. That's my, if I come to physical, I added a HWIC for ESW. Because I thought I was going to use it for my configuration. I ended up not using it, but that's why that's there. Now if we do a show CDP entry, and then that little star, it'll show us the complete CDP information received from all devices. We do show CDP neighbors. It'll show us our one neighbor, the switch, down here. Now if we do show CDP neighbors detail, this is it's gonna give us the same output as before, as the CDP entry. So maybe if we had more neighbors, more complex neighbors, it would add something different, but for now, that's all. It gives us a bit more information, but it's still the same. So now on to using using Telnet. Because I'm not using routers, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to come from this PC. Let's do this PC. It doesn't matter which one. Command prompt telnet 192.168.1.1. And in order to telnet, you have to have a password set up for your router, and you have to have login enabled. But yeah, so this is telnetting into our R1. Yeah. And because I only have the one router, I can't show you, like, in the lab, they have 3 routers they're telnetting in and out of. But here you can see that all the way from a PC, I can go through the switch to the router to telnet. So from here, whoops, wrong button. No connection open. And because of that, part of it's not going to work because I don't have all the sessions open in all of the other routers. That's kind of weird. But yeah, this is showing you can telnet from the PC. I guess just for fun. That was our PC2. Let's do it from PC1 also. Shoot. Telnet 192.168.1.1. I put my password as Cisco for the sake of the activity, but you normally want a more secure password. Cisco. It's weird that it's saying there's no sessions open, even with 3 of them. Maybe. Strange. But yeah, that's showing the telnetting. That's all for activity 7.3. Now on to 7.4, resolving host names. So from here, let's I did it earlier. I set this one as R1. We're gonna name this one. Let's name this one. And conft host name S1. And this one en conft S2. I probably should put in the host main name. S2. T hostname S3. Awesome. Oh shoot. That's not what I wanted. S2. S3. Okay. Just so it matches inside and out. Okay. So let's see. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this one on switches. Let me... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to set up resolving host names here. Maybe here from R1, but I can't do it from the switches back. Oh, okay. That seems familiar. Fast forward time while it does that thing. No IP domain. Okay. So now IP host S1 192.168. Shoot, I don't know what my address here is. Alright, so for this part 4, back to what I was saying, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the DNS to go from this router to the server. So en Cisco conft. Now from here, we want to do IP host. I'm calling it, its name that I have picked for it is Eagle server 192.168.1.5 is the address. So if we hit enter, you can see that. So now if we do an exit command, we can do ping eagle, whoops, eagle underscore server, and it'll ping, and 100% made it with all 5. So that's setting up DNS. I only have the one router, so that's how I have to do it through here. But it is, that's, setting up your DNS table. But yeah, that's gonna be, well, let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be everything for these 4 labs. So if you have any questions, you can just leave a comment. Thanks.